Right, everybody, welcome back to Eagles. We've finished season 9. I think this is the way the series is going to go from now on, where I'm just going to plough through and try and get through one episode a week, but it will hopefully be a season recap or 2 episodes a week with a start and an end in terms of transfer special and an end of season review, and maybe one day a final or a win to win the Eredivisie. That would be nice. That's not today's video, but as you can tell by the thumbnail, things are going to change for season 10. We have done really well in Europe. I tried to do sort of like the Luke Williams tactic, the Notts County tactic, just to give us a bit more of an Eagle style from when we first started looking at ball retention and dominating games. And we played really well. Quarterfinals of the Europa League, 5th all season, and then went on an horrendous run. Got knocked out of like the automatic qualification. We had to go through the playoffs. It looked like we were going to be on the receiving end of a defeat in that. So I changed things up and it transformed our season. So here we are, 6th place. We have finished. We have just won the playoffs. There you go, a 6-2 aggregate win over Vitesse. This is the form. So in and around, where was it? In and around here. No, here. We started going to the other tactic. Where did I start tonight? Yeah, here. In and around there. We started playing this 5-2-3 because we kind of got the players to do it. We hadn't got the wingers, but Andrade was playing as a shadow striker and stuff like that, and we've looked good. We beat Bordeaux. We got beat to Tottenham 1-0 over 2 legs. This is a Tottenham side, by the way. They had players like Gavi. Still had Romero. They had Nicolas Castro. They were obviously a lot bigger, a lot stronger than us, and we really could have. We played better in the second leg at home. We maybe should have scored. But we just went through an absolute stinking run. And they were relegated. Home against Zoll, 2-0 up, 2-2. Home against NAC, 0-0. Weren't creating any chances. Last game of the season, AZ Alkmaar were a point behind us and then beat us 2-0 at their place. Put us into the playoffs, 0-0 away from home. And I thought, right, that is it. They equalised later on, but basically we didn't deserve it. We didn't deserve it all. So I've gone to my tried and kind of tested 5-2-3. Now, it doesn't suit our tactical in terms of squad at the moment. So I'm going to make a decision for season 10 because I really want to kick the season. I want to try and win a major trophy before I end the save and do something with it. And at the moment, I think we're just a little bit stagnant. You know, with us being a little bit off in terms of like the underdog status, having to try and control games works to a certain extent, but the creativity we kind of struggled with, and I didn't struggle with that when I was doing my Notts County season because we were a stronger side in that division. So we're going to change it up. This tactic, the GOAT, another channel, another tactic that you'll be familiar with. I did a video on it a couple of weeks ago, and it's transformed our season. Signorelli, by the way, has scored 24 goals, but look at his run before he banged a couple of goals in. So he scored 1 there. That was from the penalty spot in the playoffs. Off in the second leg, but then 2 and a single one. And look at this. To there. So he's had a horrendous run. He's been capped by Argentina. As soon as he was capped by Argentina, it's fallen off. So we're going to go with this. Vinca's come in as well. The guy that we got from Manchester United. And done pretty well. He's done pretty well. Scored a couple of goals. I think we're going to use him. We'll sign in. We've got Fofana as well. We'll sign another striker to add to it. So there's 5 strikers. I want to improve in the left wing back area. And there's a player that you won't know. Here he is, Lars Stockvad Viguero. He has started really well for us. He was a £5 million pickup, a lot of money, £5 million pickup for us, and has done exceptionally well. As you can see, he can ball cover, he can play wing back, he can play right back, he can do libero, no problem. We are playing Bajicic as a libero. He's not great in terms of an out-and-out defender, but we're going to dominate the ball. He's got good pace. Good passing, can play out from the back. We've got him as a wide centre-back at the moment. So he has settled in really well. And we did actually make a big sale in January. We let go of Antoine Andre. Now, we'd started trying to look at playing out from the back again. And with his passing of 9, I thought he's not great. And even though his value is... What do we get for him? 14, it does raise to like 18.25. I think we'll get there. I think after 20 league games, we get that. he's not worth that. You know, he's okay. His technicals aren't very good. He's a good defender, but with not much pace. So I thought, let's cash in on him, get a bit of money in the bank, go out and sign this this Norwegian dude that we signed. I can't. What we're gonna call him, by the way? I don't know. So we got him in, and I'm happy with those three. We will try and maybe strengthen in there. To be fair, no, we've got Riches. We do need a better left back. We potentially need a better right wing back. Rodriguez has come in and done okay. We'll probably go with him next season, but we might still try and strengthen in there and have Lorenz as a backup centre-half. Conceição's leaving. I'm debating, like we did with Mouvier and Raskin and some of the others. Who was my winger? Darami. We may look at cashing in on Fabian because he's peaking. I have gone from a box-to-box midfield to a roaming playmaker in this tactic just to suit this. I really like watching him in the match engine. He's very much like a Moussa Dembele at Spurs, kind of glides through the pitch at times. So we've changed it up a little bit in there from the original goat. We've gone with a deep line playmaker on defend instead of support, and then from a box-to-box to a roaming playmaker. It doesn't really leave us too open. I'm kind of happy with how it looks. I've changed the rules as well of the centre-backs to suit what we were doing before. Andrade is another one. He's had a good season, bearing in mind that he's played most of the season in the central, sort of like the attack, in the 10 position, and he's more of a winger. So I'm undecided what to do with him. I may sell him, because if we're going to go down this route, we need to dive all in, and selling him and Fabian, who has kind of reached his peak. He's 28 now. He'll be 29 next. His technicals are shocking, by the way. Marking 14, tackling 13. Is worth quite a bit of money. So if we can get over 10 million for him, over 10 million for the other one. Where is he? Conceição's leaving on a free. Fabian and Andrade. Jesus, there we go. We'll get 20 odd million for them, hopefully, in the bank. We have 100% revenue coming into the transfer window. We have also signed Medina, who is a nice little playmaker because we were playing with those two 10s. He's had an absolute stinker. 14 starts, 1 assist, 2 goals. He's on 17k a week, so I'm desperately going to try and get rid of him. We got him from Barca B. He was leaving on free, but we paid the 325k to get him in early. We also signed a dude on loan, Alf Salah, who is a tremendous talent. Look at the state of that. Just, once again, only had 7 starts, but 1 goal, 1 assist, average rating of 6.76. And when you do score a goal with this with the previous tactic, it's absolutely wonderful. The football is brilliant. You suck the player to one side, get it into the middle where you've got the overloads. You outnumber the opponents, and then you flip it out. And this wing back was getting a couple of goals. Rodriguez got a couple of goals from that, but it just doesn't happen enough. And we want to win trophies, and we want to do better than 6th. We're in the Conference League again next year, so a step down. I think if we can get this right, we might be able to go a step further. Quarterfinals in the Europa League is absolutely brilliant, but we need to go a step further. We actually started the season as well in really good form. Look, we were up and around it. We never quite got to the top. We were 2nd. Look at that. We were 5th since match 13 to match 33. So 20 weeks. And then we decided on last game to bottle it and drop out. So we don't want that. So next year, expect a little bit of Kevin Keegan. Expect a little bit of Gareth Ainsworth, where we're going to get it. We're going to get it into the channels. I think I'm actually going to put the wing backs, instead of them being on attack, I'm just going to put them on support and get them cross, because they're crossing early anyway. We don't need them to get into the byline positions. Get them helping a little bit more in build-up so they're not as high. And cross a little bit more from deep. And then have Den Bogende, who has done okay, scored some big goals, good impact sub, but we'll get a go on that left-hand side. We've got Vink and Signorelli. We'll get another one in. We've offered Fofana a new contract, which he accepted. So really happy with that, because he can kind of do them all. Dutch as well, so a nice little backup. He's with us for an extra 2 years, and then we'll probably look at releasing him. Charles Riches is wanted, but I'm not going to sell him. Because he's a nice little backup. One player that may have to go, though, and I have got a South American goalkeeper that may come in, but I wanted a Dutch goalkeeper, is Jay Gorta. His contract's out in a year's time, and he wants to leave. He's 31. I might see if I can get 5 million for him from Feyenoord and then redistribute. There's a keeper in the second division at Willem II who we might be able to get our hands on, and there is a South American wonder kid. All right, that is it. I'm apologise that this series has not gone as planned and has definitely slowed down, but there is still people out there watching it. I think the last episode last week got about 400 or 500 views, so I'm going to keep going with it. I'll put them out. I'll make sure I get at least a video out every single week, and I'll just try and crack on. Like tonight, I'm recording this now at 12:15, early hours of Thursday morning, so I can get it out for you tonight. I'll edit it after work and quickly get it out, but I hate finishing. This is my main save. I'm kind of still enjoying it. I've been frustrated by trying to do this nice football and making mistakes. We're probably changing the tactic a little bit too much in season. So this year we're just gonna plug it in. We're gonna plug this bad boy in, the goat, and see if we can do something in this save before we get old and FM24 comes out and all these players retire. There is a potential as well, by the way. We may sell Signorelli because he's worth a tremendous amount and he's got 3 years left on his deal. So we may do a sale. If I can get like 50 million for him, that, you know, for us, that could be 4 really good players through the door. All right, guys, that is it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you're still supporting the channel, watching this series, still following it. I'll keep it going because I said I do enjoy it. It's just been really frustrating, that run towards the end, and I was kind of spat my dummy out and thought, right, that's it. I'm plugging in my goat, and we're going to kick it into the channels. We're going to cross balls. We're going to head balls into the back of the net, and we'll give Eagles kind of a new dawn moving into the next decade of the save. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.